Hello everyone, greetings for all committee and fellow participants in Engineering International Conference. My name is Wahyu Firmansyah, as presenter in paper number X059 with the title Multi-Stage Steam Turbine Energy and Exergy Analysis at PTXYZ 625 MW using HYSYS software. All of authors are come from Department of Mechanical Engineering, Diponegoro University, Department of Energy Conservation and Loss Control, PT Kilang Pertamina International, Department of Chemical Engineering, Vocational School, Diponegoro University, and Department of Mechanical Engineering, University of 11 Maret. In this presentation, I will explain in 4 chapter: first introduction, second methodology, third result and discussion, and fourth conclusion. In introduction, the demand for energy rises with increasing numbers of people, especially in electricity. Because of their ability to generate significant amounts of power, steam power plants have an important role in providing electricity to the entire world community. The existence of steam power plant is still required because renewable energy dependent on environmental conditions, which can be difficult to predict. Coal, a non-renewable resource, is the primary fuel used by PTXYZ to generate energy efficiently. So, by conducting analysis on energy efficiency and exergy efficiency in turbines, the performance of each turbine can be determined in order to optimize the use of coal to produce energy. HYSYS software is used in this study to simulate the generator cycle at PTXYZ, especially the multi-stage turbine section. HYSYS software is a common tool for power cycle modeling. The study focuses on analyzing energy and exergy in multi-stage turbine at PTXYZ using HYSYS software. Because PTXYZ didn't perform a comprehensive exergy analysis, relying strictly on energy to determine unit performance. So in this paper, there is a novelty exergy analysis in multi-stage turbine. Why HYSYS software? HYSYS is widely used for power cycle modeling. HYSYS software can analyze the energy and exergy aspect. HYSYS is widely used in industry and academia for steady and dynamic simulation, process design, and performance modeling. Li et al. Use HYSYS to simulate combined cycle gas turbine power plants, and the result showed a deviation of less than 2% from the validation value. This is a methodology. This is a scheme of steam power plant with 3 multi-stage turbines. Starting with the boiler, and then superheated steam will enter the high pressure turbine. After steam is used to rotate the high pressure turbine, the temperature and pressure will drop. As a result, reheating occurs in the boiler again to increase the temperature. The reheated steam is then used to rotate the intermediate pressure turbine. Following that, the remaining steam will be used to rotate the low pressure turbine. This is a method of HYSYS simulation. In HYSYS simulation, we use a Penck-Robinson equation of state fluid package method, or PREOS. Equation of states describe the relationship between a fluid pressure, temperature, and volume, and is used to simulate the liquid and gas process. Penck-Robinson EOS is widely used in industrial and academic application. It produces simple and accurate result. This is the equation, and then Penck-Robinson proposed energy parameters, namely A and B. This is the equation, and then this is alpha constanta. Penck-Robinson maintains the value of alpha, which is influenced by reduced temperature, but slightly modified to this equation. That alpha is equal to this equation, and then k is this equation. Next, this is a Rankine cycle. In Rankine cycle, it consists of 4 main components. This is a boiler, turbine, condenser, and then pump. 3 to 4 is in pump, 4 to 1 in boiler, 1 to 2 in turbine, 2 to 3 in condenser. This is a TS diagram of the Rankine cycle. This is a governing equation. There are boiler efficiency, energy loss, power output, and then XFG. This is a isentropic efficiency, which is isentropic efficiency equals to work turbine actual divided by work turbine ideal times 100%, or enthalpy at point 1 minus enthalpy at point 2 divided by enthalpy at point 1 minus enthalpy at point 2s, or in point isentropic times 2 times 100%. This is a result and discussion. Before analyzing the result, we must validate with experimental data, and then the error value is not more than 3.68%. This error value is acceptable because this is supported by other study. This is an error value of no more than 5% will provide fairly accurate simulation result. Yang et al. Conducted research with a maximum error value of 5.3%, and the validation was declared acceptable. Deviation of up to 7.84% with existing validation data has good accuracy and can be carried out in the analysis process. This is a power analysis. In graphic, the high pressure turbine produces the highest power during commissioning condition is 179 megawatt. The higher load, the more power the LPT produce. This is a trend line increase. The intermediate pressure turbine produces the most power when the load is 99%, which amounts to 183.1 megawatt. The power produced by the intermediate pressure turbine fluctuated due to variation in the steam flow rate flowing at intermediate pressure. This is supported by equation 6 and equation power, which show that the mass flow rate influences the power produced by the turbine. At low pressure turbine, the highest power generated during commissioning condition was 135.8 megawatt, while the lowest power generated at 50% load was 61.4 megawatt. This is a isentropic efficiency analysis. The intermediate pressure turbine has the highest efficiency under all load condition. High pressure turbine efficiency is greater than low pressure turbine at 75%, 80%, 90%, and 99% load with, and then at 5% efficiency at load 5%, the high pressure turbine less than low pressure turbine. Polsky et al. Supported the intermediate pressure outperform high pressure turbine and low pressure turbine in terms of efficiency. Analysis of energy loss at each turbine level. In high pressure turbine, the lowest energy loss is at 50% load, while the highest loss is at 90% 90% load. In intermediate pressure turbine, the lowest energy loss is at 50% load, while the highest energy loss is at 80% load. At low pressure turbine, the lowest energy loss occurs when the load is 50%, and the highest energy loss occurs when the commissioning load with value 58 to 0.2 megawatt. The higher is interpeak efficiency, the less energy loss. According to the energy loss equation, energy loss is inversely proportional to its interpeak efficiency. This is a exergy destruction analysis at its turbine level. Low pressure turbine has the highest exergy destruction under all load condition. The low pressure turbine show an increasing trend line for exergy destruction as the load increase. At low pressure turbine, the maximum exergy destruction occur at the commissioning load condition of 860.1 kJ per kilogram, while the minimum was at the 50% load condition of 796.4 kJ per kilogram. Exergy destruction on the high pressure turbine has a downward trend line as the load increase. According to Wanti et al. Research, low pressure turbine has the highest exergy destruction compared to intermediate pressure turbine and high pressure turbine. Then conclusion. This is a first conclusion. High pressure turbine has the highest power output. The power in each turbine is not always directly proportional to the applied load because it is also influenced by the flow rate that enters each level of the turbine. This is supported by question 6, which show that the mass flow rate influences the power produced by the turbine. The highest power at high pressure turbine produced during commissioning condition, which the value is 179 megawatt. The intermediate pressure turbine generates the most power when the load is 99%, which amount to 183.1 megawatt. Intermediate pressure turbine is the highest entropy efficiency across all load variation, which has the highest value of 92% when given a load of 50%. This shows that intermediate pressure turbine is the most efficient than high pressure turbine or low pressure turbine. The highest energy loss occur at the low pressure turbine during commissioning load, and then it is difficult to determine the relationship between generator load and energy loss because there is an effect on the isentropic efficiency of each turbine's energy. Low pressure turbine has the highest exergy destruction across all load variation. The maximum exergy destruction occur at the commissioning load condition of 860.1 kJ per kilogram, while the minimum exergy destruction at 50% load condition, with the value is 796.4 kJ per kilogram. This research was funded by the Research and Community Service Unit, Faculty of Engineering, Diponegoro University, 2023. The authors would like to acknowledge the reviewers and editors who improved the scientific quality of this manuscript. Thank you.